Do you know these words? If you're an Irish dancer, you should. Overdancing. This word is part of the grading vocabulary. It means you're dancing too well. And no, that's not a good thing. Step out, step in, rally one, tip down. This is the overdancing version. You see, now I look strange versus the more natural way of doing it. Unfinished movements. This one means you start what you're doing, but you forgot halfway and you kind of give up. And so the movement, instead of being clean and finished, is left in the air, kind of lazy. You can easily see this with brushes or long sweeping movements. Brush up. Now, if I finish this movement, it'll be done in the air. If I don't finish the movement, it'll look like this. You see where my foot landed? Didn't even get to my waist height. It stayed dangling down there. Your knee is kind of bent, which is also bad. The better way, up with purpose. Carriage, and it means the way you hold your body. If the movement, like I said in my last video, is too difficult for what you're capable of, you're going to dance it all clown-like. Wonky back, loose arms, your hand turned up like this, looking down. Anything that makes it look like you're having difficulty would be bad carriage. Let's take a look at some examples. Let's do it with some switches. We're gonna go 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. And these 1, 2s, we're gonna bring them in very tight at the back. Switch, 1, 2, because that would be a finished movement. If it stayed out here, it's unfinished. 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. And with good carriage would look very confident and relaxed. Another thing that can be happening when you're trying to do the good carriage or carriage would be a lack of control. Now, an example of this would be rocking with your hips. You're so confident and so happy that you don't pay attention to your hips or your head anymore. This is okay in show dancing, but not in competition style. Let's look at my head for a second. If I'm gonna dance and look at the crowd and look at the little girls on the bottom of the stage, okay, cute for a show. Competition, you'll lose points. So now with good carriage, you're gonna keep your head forward and slightly up. So not exactly here, but more here. My eyes are right here. I'm going higher than my eyes. Pick a spot on the wall and keep looking there the whole time, even if you change direction. So we're gonna do it with changing direction. Switch going this way. 1, 2, I'm gonna pivot, turn, going this way, my head follows me. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. Turning, turning, turning. 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2. This would be bad. You can try to keep your hands on your hips so you can see how this will go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. The whole time right here, not moving at all. You can tell with your arm. If your arm is like this or like this, that means you went too far. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. On our waist, which is right here where your pants are. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2. This is a confident face. Yeah, this is a nervous face. Depending on the judge, if you're already competing, you'll already know that some of them like the smile and some of them don't. And you may not always have that information, so you do you, boo. Smile the whole time if you want, or just keep a serious face. I think with the serious face, it's easier to hide your nerves. I've got a few more: power, overcrossing, and determination, but I'll do the favor and give it to you in a one-time only class explaining all the words that belong in the grading vocabulary. If you want that class, send me a message on Instagram. Thanks so much for joining me. You're here learning with me at Team Ireland Irish Dance. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye!